We're live at flowcombat.com. I am Vince Ferrell alongside Josh Matthews and Casey Oxendine, Nashville Fairgrounds Arena, Nashville, Tennessee. Ready for our next bout, presented by Chips Transmissions. It's a catchweight bout at 130, professional MMA. It's Brandon Bulldog Grimmett taking on Cole Ferrell, North Carolina versus Atlanta in this catchweight bout at 130 pounds here in Nashville. So Casey, just your thoughts on what we just saw a moment ago with the grappling.
Well, it's a huge change in gears from mixed martial arts, but the grappling enthusiast is going to understand what is going on. Raleigh unable to halt the pressure of Brian Tidwell. Tidwell kept the pressure on. Beautiful takedown right out of the gate with the treetop there. He was able to keep that pressure on. Raleigh did attack a few of those toe holds, which could have been dangerous. Tidwell, he weathered that. He was able to counter, keep the pressure on at the end, and get the win. I think it goes a long way for Brian Tidwell's career. I think he does big things, and you heard the shout out there, talking to Chael's son, and a little bit of verbiage. That's what it takes to get out there and do things, I think.
Yeah, you encouraged it. You sort of broke the ice with him, and then Josh and I were talking about he went wrestling promo on us.
Yeah.
So well done by Brian Tidwell. All right, our next bout, we're ready for our fighter introductions. Catchweight bout at 130. Brandon Grimmett taking on Cole Ferrell. Let's go to the cage. Here's Jennifer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our first professional bout of the evening. This bout is a catchweight at 130 pounds and is brought to you by Chips Transmissions. First, please welcome to the cage, Brandon Grimmett.
Here comes Brandon Bulldog Grimmett. Grimmett 0-7, an independent fighter out of Trinity, North Carolina. But Casey, he's a veteran between his professional career and amateur career. 26 bouts, 7-12 as an amateur, 0-7 as a pro, but really brings a lot to the table. Talk about Brandon.
So Brandon Grimmett, well, first off, this fight has got a lot of heat behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, these guys were supposed to fight back a few events ago, and it didn't happen because Cole Ferrell got sick apparently during his weight cut and was not able to compete. Brandon Grimmett took exception to it. He went online, and there was a heated exchange there, and they decided to make this thing happen. Now, this is something about Brandon Grimmett. He has all the potential in the world. I've seen his ground skills improve tremendously. I've seen that he has the knockout power, but at times I've seen him mentally overwhelmed. If he comes in and he is truly focused, angry, if you will, he does extremely well. And in this case tonight, I think it makes it very interesting. The heat with he and Cole Ferrell, I don't think he's scared. I think he comes to do big things. I think it's going to be a good fight.
Very interested. And Grimmett actually has 3 consecutive first-round losses, so maybe that was the mental part of the game. A couple of those on chokes. So we'll talk about his opponent in a moment. Time to introduce him. We go back to Jennifer.
And his opponent making his way to the cage, please welcome Cole Ferrell.
Here comes Cole Ferrell, 1-0 as a professional out of Knuckle Up Fitness in Atlanta, Georgia, 3-4 as an amateur. Tell us about Cole Ferrell.
Yeah, Cole Ferrell, what can you say about Knuckle Up Fitness? One of the top gyms, old school gyms in all of the Georgia area. He's coming off of that big victory over Daniel Huckleberry. We saw it before. The old man, if you will. He got on top, pounded him out. He comes in here tonight with a lot of heat, man, against Brandon Grimmett.
Take a look at the tail of the tape in this catchweight bout at 130. Brandon Grimmett, Cole Ferrell. Ferrell 1 year younger than Grimmett. You see the height advantage for Cole Ferrell, 4 inches taller than Grimmett. The record advantage at 1-0 versus 0-7. Grimmett weighed in at 127. Ferrell at 130.6. Ferrell, different demeanor, very quiet, businesslike. Grimmett laps around the cage. Back to the cage and Jennifer.
This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds first. Fighting out of the Hog's red corner, he weighed in at 127 pounds, holds a record of 0 wins with 7 losses, and fights out of Trinity, North Carolina, Brandon the Bulldog Grimmett. And his opponent across the cage to my right, fighting out of the OEB blue corner. He weighed in at 130 pounds, holds an undefeated record of 1 win with 0 losses, and represents Knuckle Up Fitness in Atlanta, Georgia, Cole Ferrell. Your referee when the action begins is Nate Jolly.
Hey, I tell you what, Brandon Grimmett, he doesn't know that he's 0-7.
Not at all, and that's where an MMA fight is. The record doesn't mean anything. That's two men standing across from each other.
Nate Jolly, our referee in this catchweight bout at 130, Pro MMA. Brandon Grimmett in the black trunks, Cole Ferrell in the yellow. 3 5-minute rounds in Nashville, National Fairgrounds Arena. Look out!
Here we go. Big teep there by Brandon Grimmett. Big shot by Cole Ferrell. Looking for the guillotine.
What a start to this fight.
Electric.
Oh, here we go. Ferrell, he's got that thing locked up. This could be the end right here.
Grimmett caught
Grimmett. Oh, slams himself. Wow.
He walked the cage and ended up getting slammed.
I'm telling you, forget about records. This is the most action we've seen all night.
He got out of the guillotine, though.
And now he's got Ferrell's neck. Ferrell's out.
Oh, here we go. Ferrell, look for him to set up an arm triangle here. Grimmett with his arm over top of Ferrell's head. Undoubtedly the more pedigreed wrestler. But Grimmett, just a wild child, man.
Is wild. Oh, look out.
Grimmett's going to hold on to that guillotine. That's one thing, is you don't necessarily want to mount when you are caught in the guillotine.
He's out.
That being said, he does have the back now of Grimmett.
Looking for those locks.
Looking for the choke, looking for the choke. Is Cole Ferrell. Will he get it?
Nate Jolly leaning back.
Talking as he finishes Brandon Grimmett.
Wow.
What a fight!
And Grimmett looked like he was going to go over to him. Ferrell climbs the cage after a victory, and nice to see some sportsmanship there between the two. But Cole Ferrell picks up the win. He's 2-0 as a pro.
Oh, wow, burying the hatchet here, but what an electric moment here. I'll tell you what, man, I've never seen anybody climb the cage like that, get out of a guillotine, ended up getting slammed. We're going to see it right here. Look at this.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Send that to
Flip.
Sports Center.
And then it's Goldberg style right there. The jackhammer.
SC top 10 right there. Wow.
Flow Combat, get that clip up on Twitter.
Unbelievable. We'll take a look at it again.
He's able to post off the corner here, and this is just amazing. How do you escape a guillotine when you're on the cage? And then the jackhammer. Wow, that was exciting.
You cage walk. maybe before that, the most exciting and well-known cage walk was Anthony Pettis against Benson Henderson, but that led to a kick on a defensive to climb the wall. That was unreal. All right, to announce our winner, let's go back to the cage. Here's Jennifer.
Your referee stops this bout at 1 minute and 4 seconds into the first round for your winner by rear naked choke submission at the OEB blue corner, Cole Ferrell.
Congratulations to Cole Ferrell. Brandon Grimmett now they're BFFs. He can't get enough respect.
There was a lot of heat there leading up to it, man. Of course, there was an issue with dehydration back at Valor 39. You came in here at Valor 40, ready to do big things. I don't know, I've ever seen anything like it, man. You had the guillotine. Brandon climbs up the cage, and it was the jackhammer, Goldberg style. Cole Ferrell, talk about it.
Well, first off, I want to thank God. All of my glory goes to God. Second of all, I want to thank my family, my son, Ben Ferrell, my brother, my father, my friends, everyone who supported me from day one. I want to give a shout out to Brandon Grimmett for showing up and fighting. Takes a lot to step through that cage door, but before I walked in this cage, I knew I was going 2-0 tonight. Now Valor needs to keep feeding me because I'm hungry as
Well, there it is. The heat is in the air. Cole, when are we going to see you back here? We need more of it.
immediately. As of right now, I'm in the works for hopping on the April card, so you will see me back in Tennessee.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Cole Ferrell.